is it in this one small life that makes it all worthwhile? It's the small things, the big things, the humor, the profundity that I notice. Go root around, mess around, and figure it out. It's poking around.
Welcome.
Hi, pokers and jokers.
Hi, pokers and jokers. We've just been informed that my pizza is, in fact, in the shot. So, yeah, my half-eaten slice of pepperoni pizza. First food I've consumed today. I have been in multiple states today. Again.
Did you get in this morning?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you got in last night.
I was supposed to. But then I kept moving my flight. Basically, I was supposed to get home yesterday morning, and then I was going to get home yesterday night, and then I got home this morning instead. And also, it was a situation where we sat on the tarmac for a really long time. So, like, I was supposed to have, like, hours of time before I came here, but I basically only had enough time to, like, take a shower, have a cry, come, get a slice of pizza.
Oh, my God. You guys, like, I'm just going to give you a peek behind the curtain because I don't know if I can, like, not.
You have to.
Zoe and I haven't. We said this last episode, and it's been true. She's been out of town a lot this month, sometimes for work stuff, and then, like.
Sometimes for fun stuff.
Sometimes for other stuff, and this was, like, an other stuff kind of thing, and a bunch of, like, stuff we need to talk about.
We have
not had a single chance at all. Like, the second we got here, we just started recording the podcast. Like, I'm like, she cried this morning.
I cried in Tennessee and New York.
She cried in Tennessee and New York.
And I did not sleep. And I did not eat. And now it's time
that better be a Diet Coke I'm looking at.
Yes, it's a Diet Coke. I took one sip of this Diet Coke, and I felt life re-enter my body.
Yeah.
I was like, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah. What do they put in those?
They put something in there that is unlike anything else.
One sip can zap you back.
Yeah, zap you.
It's like clear.
Yeah. That's what it's like to drink a Diet Coke. You're like, and then your heart starts working again. And then it's like, so this is all like chemical plastic?
It is like when things are like 0 calories. You're like, what do you mean? What's in there then? Because all food has calories. Basically, that's the whole point of what you consume. So if it's 0 calories, it must just be.
It's nothing.
It's not.
It's like, a heart ventilator.
What do you mean?
Yeah. It's a medical device.
It's a medical
0
device.
Calories. Yeah, so this is the perfect way that one could enter into a podcast where you joke around about poems and poem around about jokes, which is what we do.
Yes.
We're two amateur comedians, professional poets, and we both have a gig tonight.
We both have a gig tonight.
And we thought for a second that maybe it was the same gig because that kind of thing... One day that will happen to us. It has almost happened so many times.
Well, because we arrived both at this podcast, neither of us had talked about the fact that we have a gig afterwards, but we both had our typewriters and we're both in all black. And my gig was like, wear all black. And Zoe was like, oh, I'm doing like a volunteer. It's like for a volunteer thing. And I was like, mine's a gala for a charity. But it's not the same.
It's different. There's just like different stuff going on in New York, basically.
Yeah.
Have you heard about your typewriter?
He just called me.
Oh my God.
There's a listeners, there's a like the last standing typewriter repair shop
in New York.
In New York. It's called Gramercy Typewriter in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And it's very cool.
But there's also a
and
guy
amazing.
in Queens,
yes,
just to say.
I'm saying in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long the guy in Queens has been there.
Knows?
Who knows? But this is definitely like father passed to son, passed to son, passed to son, passed to Jay.
They've been at this spot since like the 1800s.
Yeah. It's very cool. And it's the typewriter doctor. And I think they have great business because they're one of the only places you can go. And he's very knowledgeable. So anyways, my typewriters have been there. The pink one, he was like, it's way better than it was. It's by no means perfect.
Yeah.
But
usable.
You totally usable. He was like, the blue one's gonna cost about $300 to repair, and I was like, not worth it.
Not
He was
worth
like,
it.
not worth it. Like, I'm gonna use those $300 and I'm gonna buy a typewriter from him.
Yeah,
that's already like
that's beautiful,
really well serviced and
Yeah.
beautiful. And he was like, he was like, I'll give you a call in like 7 to 10 days. I'm gonna have some really good options for portables for you, and then that's when you can come pick up the pink girl.
Slay.
Perfect. So if that was interesting to you guys listening at home, could be.
It could be. We can say more stuff about typewriters. We
Yeah.
randomly know a bunch of shit about them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we both have typewriters with us now. Ooh, maybe we can write our poems today on typewriters.
Yeah, I love to write on typewriters.
Yeah. If we can. Oh my God.
Well,
okay,
we'll see.
let's
I'm
get
like
started.
tired at the thought of taking. I'm like, take it out of my bag.
But then I would have to take it out of my bag. I
Yeah.
basically have to do that 100,000 times a day. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so this is a 3-part, heavy-hitting, beautiful podcast.
Yes.
We do poem time, which you're about to hear now. We read a poem by another poet. We do joke time, where you're going to hear me tell you a funny idea. You're going to love it. And then we do poem time at the end, where we both write an on-the-spot poem based off of one or many of the ideas that we talked about. We encourage you to do the same if you want to use the podcast as your own kind of like writing prompt, which is how we use it. You can like pause, take like 5 to 10 minutes to write a poem if you're inspired by some idea. Feel free to send it to us at pokingaroundpod@gmail.com. And plug, because now this is finally live and we can actually tell you like what the crap we're doing. We have a membership option that has now launched. It's $7 a month, I think.
Yes.
And it includes, we're going to be doing one like live collaborative episode every month on Zoom.
Yes. So you guys will join in like breakout group style.
Yes, we'll come in. We will have a poem ready for you that we're gonna like discuss all together. You will get to, if you want to, practice your skill of like talking about close reading, wondering about a poem. And then who knows what will happen with the joke. We might have one, but if one of you honestly wants to like workshop your comedy routine, like come
Please.
through.
We'll do the first one this month. And with our very first few subscribers. So it'll probably be a small group at first. Hopefully it'll keep growing and growing. And we'll just workshop and figure it out together. And then we'll all write poems together. And if you are a subscriber and you can't come to whenever the scheduled
You'll
live
have
episode
access
is,
to the recording.
we'll record it and you'll have access to that. And only subscribers will have access to that.
And then on top of that, you will get, we're going to have like a Discord server where people can like talk about poems. We're still figuring out how to like run that, but like we can sort it out.
Yeah.
We know how to do stuff. And then what else was a part of the membership?
And then we guaranteed response to your poems. You email us at the end of the episodes that were inspired by the episode, and we'll give you like congratulations and praise and feedback and like love.
Whatever you want. You can specify what you would want when you send in the poem. And just to say, like, that is our wish in our hearts to do with everything that is sent to us. And the truth is that we're two girls who are juggling a lot of different things. Yeah. And so like we do, when you send us your poems, we do read the poems. We like are sending good energy back to you. If you want like guaranteed responses to the poems you send to us, you can join the subscriber. And I think that the live episode 2 is going to be really cool. Like it's going to be like listening to the podcast,
live
but you'll
episode
actually,
is going to be the real bread and butter.
It will feel like a writing workshop. It will feel like you are getting to like be a part of the podcast, which I think is really cool because our whole goal with the podcast is to build community with you guys. So so we're figuring it out as we go. This first month is a trial month. Thank you to whoever has subscribed so far. I think Tiffany. I saw someone, Tiffany, subscribe. Oh, Tiffany! And she sent us a few of her poems, I believe. So yeah, thank you, Tiffany, and if anyone else has and Nick. And our friend Jenny for ordering a hat. We have merch now as well. So yeah, that all is finally live. If you have any like feedback about like things that you want to see from a subscription or other stuff, like we can always add to it. Yeah. We can make different like tiers. We're excited to evolve in everything under the sun. We're throwing spaghetti at the damn wall. Yeah. It's a funny time for us to launch this because Zoe and I have not been able to like touch base in a serious way. We have not seen each other, and we both also have been like busier than we've ever been before. Hannah accidentally went insanely viral, so she has like a huge problem on her hands. I have a huge problem on my hands. Which is writing 300 poems. And
have a
I've
huge
been
problem.
in Europe and doing a bunch of private stuff.
But seriously, if you did order a poem for me, thank you so much. It's insanely helpful. But
Yeah.
I do have I'm very busy,
She's very busy.
so just kind of basically be patient with me. Okay,
Okay, poem time.
poem time. I brought a poem called Figuration by Patrycja Humienik, and it's from her new collection called We Contain Landscapes.
Oh, I love that title.
I know, it's so great.
Oh my gosh, okay.
All right. Figuration. My lover with the cello between his knees, bow hovering. There's a place we go when we talk about empire. It is not abstraction. When I try to help my father prepare for the citizenship test, he says, that's not one of the questions. Gas nearing $7 a gallon. My mother doesn't miss a day of work. Leftovers wedged in the widened space between my gums and the fake tooth. My father calls me his American dream. A good daughter is a secret keeper. I suppose I am to live like a kind of evidence.
Oh my gosh, so simple.
Yeah, and it's like broken up into
Okay.
like
so there's
just line.
spaces between every, like, it's not in like a classic stanza looking shape. Like
It's like line, two spaces, line, two spaces, line.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay. I love like details that stand out to me. Like there's somewhere that we go when we talk about empire.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know. There's so much interesting
Yeah.
stuff she's doing talking about the United States.
Yeah. Okay, let's go sentence
Let's
by
go
sentence.
sentence by sentence,
What's
okay.
what's the title again?
Figuration.
Figuration. Okay.
My lover with the cello between his knees, bow hovering.
That's nice. A man
I
with
love
a
that.
cello, what's not to love?
Bow hovering is like he's on the brink of playing.
He's about to
it's
cellos?
that breath before playing.
Oh, here's something interesting about a cello that someone told me once. A lot of people, if you ask them what their favorite instrument is, will say cello. And it's because the cello is the instrument that most closely imitates like the resonance of a human voice.
Whoa.
Just at like the pitch and speed of like noise vibration or something.
Wait, can we like listen to a cello song really quickly?
Let's listen to a cello
Let me just
real
pull
quick.
up a like YouTube
and then let's see how much it sounds
cello.
like us.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna do the cello and then you're gonna say hello.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to. Okay, let's see. Demons by Imagine Dragons on the cello.
Wait, I have to say something. When there are classical music covers of like pop songs,
Yeah, like in Bridgerton.
that to me is one of the worst things we've done.
It is like very corny.
Yes.
But it became popular, I think, largely through Bridgerton.
No, it was popular way before that. I remember being like a child in a nail salon being like, why are they doing like piano version of One Republic's Apologize?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like I think like the strings, like sure, that maybe
They
Bridgerton
do like
did that.
orchestrations.
Yeah, but like it's like this happens a lot in like massage places or like nail salons where it's kind of like the music that's playing. It's like there's a piano being like do 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 do, and it's like just play the song or play like classical music. To me, it's like,
lane.
it's like the worst of both worlds. I'm like, so I hate everything about this. Like,
Okay, well then perfect.
Okay.
So then let's get ready for Demons Imagine Dragons on the cello.
This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.
I like that actually.
All right.
Now
That was
hello.
a very quick video.
Hello. Don't you see? do. Hello. Anyway, I actually don't know if that's true, but someone who played the cello once told me that, and I never forgot it because I was like, "That's really interesting. I've never thought before about like the sound resonance of something." Like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Anyway, next line.
Okay.
We get lost in a whole thing about a whole thing about cellos.
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
She's listening. She's like, I could have never guessed that this line would inspire an Imagine Dragons cello listening.
Cello performance. Solo break.
Okay. Next line.
Okay.
There's a place we go when we talk about empire.
I'm imagining like there's a place we go like in our heads and in our hearts.
Yeah.
That makes it like possible for us to discuss horror. That's what came to me. But like what's your impression
But then
of
it's
that?
the next line is it is not abstraction.
Ooh. She says, you know that thing you just thought about? No.
No.
Stop it.
There's a literal maybe like
There's a place we go.
Empire is not an abstract concept. There is a place we go. There is a place.
Where do you think it is?
Here. I mean, depends on the time of history.
I know, but like wait, like the top of the parking garage, like
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so I was thinking more large scale, like if I were to rephrase, when we talk about empire, it is not an abstraction. There is a empire, physical, literal place attached to it.
Oh.
But you're thinking when we are, you and I are going to talk about empire.
I'm like, are we at the beach? Are we like
I was thinking like empire is not an abstraction. It's a place.
Yes.
It's the United States.
Yes,
It's Rome. It's
I just love the way it's worded. Like it makes me think of so many different things.
Yeah.
There's it's such a banger of a line, but it also like it's so stretchy in this way that it like could be there's a place we go when we talk about empire.
Yeah.
And
it could be a mental space, like,
but like empire is not abstraction.
Yeah.
It
is not abstraction.
Okay. Say more.
Next line.
Okay, that is all one first line.
No. Cello. Then there's a place when we go talk about empire.
Great.
Then
third line.
It is not abstraction.
Okay.
So those are the three first lines.
Great.
And I like this thing about in relation to the bow hovering over the cello, that space between the action and the intent.
And the space between like the lines.
Yeah.
Physically on the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So there's just something about that. Like the breath, I don't know.
Yeah.
The liminal space that is abstraction.
Yeah.
Like before the bow hits the string.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Something interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Next full line. When I try to help my father prepare for the citizenship test, he says, italics, that's not one of the questions.
Ooh.
It made me originally think that she's challenging him because the citizenship test is often, like
all
the
hail.
presidents and all hail and pledge allegiance and yada yada. There's probably very little questions on the citizenship test that is about the like very dark parts.
I'm sure there's none.
Yeah. So maybe she asked her dad,
Maybe she's like, where do you think we go when we talk about empire? He's
right.
like, stop this. He's like, ask me about the presidents. I love, though, this image of like her helping her dad prepare for a citizenship test. Like there's something so intimate and like beautiful about that. And I think also like this is one of those spaces where we see like the idea of Americanness and like the place of the United States being so complicated, because also it's like people of our generation are a certain level of like critical about certain things, but then it's also like people of our parents' generation probably feel differently about a lot of stuff, especially this maybe more attached to this idea of like, oh, I came here to like
the American dream,
like a safer life, give you a better life, and like I want to become a citizen. Like that's a big deal to get to accomplish both, and like the reality of like it's a really harmful empire. That's not an abstraction at all. Like it brutalizes the shit out of people.
Yeah. Then the next line, gas nearing $7 a gallon.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that.
And this was not written like, say,
today.
I don't know when it was written, maybe a couple years ago. I don't have the year.
The
but
gas goes up and
it
down
was
like crazy.
Before the
Strait of Hormuz has been closed for months.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I go to California, I'm like, oh my God.
And
guys.
we're assuming she's referring to the U.S.
We are.
But when she says gas nearing $7 a gallon, dollars.
Well, dollars and
fine.
gallons are like
Dollars and
classic little
gallons, right.
American
Of course.
things.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Basically, that was an Empire State of Mind. Wait, what?
Well, New York is the Empire State. Did you know that?
Oh my God, yeah, the Empire State.
The Empire State.
The Empire State Building?
Empire State Building? Wait, what?
I've never critically thought about
No.
that name before in my life.
Empire.
Empire State of Mind. It's like, hey, that's...
Sorry, what? But like fascism or what?
I know.
Wow, fascinating. Okay. Empire State of Mind.
We're really unraveling a lot here. We're also both very tired, and I can
Yeah, we're
tell.
both like,
we're both kind of like,
what?
Hey. This is a big.
I think we're doing
bite.
an amazing. If you guys even knew half the stuff that's happened, you would be like,
Yeah.
The fact that these girls are analyzing a poem right now is unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I like this poem because it's so full, but it's also very short.
Yes.
So we can like actually really.
Yes, yeah.
Then the next line, my mother doesn't miss a day of work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And we're in the United States.
yeah. You can't afford to miss a day of work in the
Mm-mm.
United States. Most people are paycheck to paycheck or less. Like if you miss a day, you are behind.
There's some crazy statistic I remember writing in an article when I was a journalist where, and I'm sure it's even worse now, honestly. This was like 8 years ago, but it was something wild, like 70 or 80% of people in the US are like, would be completely fucked by like an unexpected $400 expense.
Yeah.
$400.
Yeah.
And now that's like I'm like, that's how you can drop that at the grocery store.
I know. I know.
Like you get a flat tire, like that's, like it's really, damn.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
The wealth gap is just crazy. You guys know.
You guys know. It's all fucked up. Our international listeners are, well,
Well, they're
There's
dealing
all
with this, like
sorts of
the
different
U.S.
things
like
going on
affects
internationally.
everybody.
Yeah.
Like that's also the thing about like our economy and like
That's the
way
thing about
that we go-
empires.
Yeah, that's what empires do. They like the U.S. has such a global effect. It's wild to be like, oh yeah, like gas everywhere is crazy now. Like Europe is running out of jet fuel.
Yeah.
Because of the U.S. Like it's wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all love to the people of places.
The people
and
of
not
everywhere.
their rulers.
Yeah. And not their rulers.
And all hate to basically their weird ass rulers.
All love to the people of everywhere. All hate to their weird ass rulers.
I stand by. I said what I said.
Y'all are weird.
Fucking weird ass people.
Freaks.
They need to be bullied.
Yes.
Yeah. By teen girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Next line.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Leftovers wedged in the widened space between my gums and the fake tooth.
Okay, here's another space.
Right. Lots of playing with space.
Yeah. Leftovers stuck. Like, I think this is an interesting image because, like, we've just had, like, the mother never misses a day of work. Like, there's a sense of, like, scarcity here. And then it's, like...
storing leftovers in the gap between your teeth.
Yes,
like,
yeah. It's like, oh, like, no, I, like, need that for later.
Right. And it's also... leftovers wedged in the widened space between my gums and the fake tooth. In the widened space between my gums. Oh,
a fake tooth, like if it's a dead tooth, sometimes can have like things can like get stuck inside of there.
Oh,
Because it's like it's attached. It's
almost like the food is
out of your
inside the tooth.
Yeah, which is scary.
Right. Ooh.
I was just
That's
picturing like the
interesting.
spaces between teeth.
Me too, but between the
Gums
gum
and my
the
fake
fake tooth.
Yeah.
In the widened space between the gum and the fake tooth. So it does sound like it's kind of like
It's wedged into
the
there
tooth
in a way that's like not meant to be, and like probably will cause a problem.
a foreign object in your Will
Yeah.
will almost certainly cause a problem. And you know how expensive dental work is.
Yeah. Yeah, and another thing about the US.
I know. No, truly.
Yeah. Okay, wait. What's the next? I'm curious how it links to the next thing.
My father calls me his American dream. Now that's
Period.
like what we were talking about
Yes.
earlier of like this idea that you hear a lot from immigrant parents and their children of being like, I came here to give you a better life, to give you the American dream.
Yeah.
And
then,
the
like,
tension between butting up being like, does that even exist?
Right, and also being
anymore?
like this
is the dream, $7 per gallon of gas.
And I think there's something like the leftovers in the tooth thing. There's something there of like when you said foreign object, it reminded me a little bit of the way that like Republicans talk about immigration and being like alien, like being like, oh, there's like something here that's like not supposed to be, like I don't know. That's just
like invasive.
Yeah, like surfaced. And then to switch right into like my father calls me his American dream, which is like such a like hopeful and like sanitized version of the real thing, which is like so much more complicated because also in a way it's like depending on where they came from, like they may be a lot safer here. And so like there's obviously like for people who have experienced that like a level of like gratitude for this place, but then also it's like it's not all just like a dream and it's not a walk in the park, and like it's becoming increasingly dangerous.
Hostile.
And so
and then the tenderness of like intellectually understanding America as an empire and the tension between that and wanting to be thankful towards her parents and her father and understanding the sacrifices that I like my family came here a while back, so I wouldn't be able to understand, but I imagine the guilt you might feel of being like talking to your immigrant parents who sacrificed a ton to be here,
and then to be like, well, actually it's
this
a really
place is really fucked
country.
up.
Exactly. It's kind of like you have to be careful about being like respectful of the fact that like yes, it is not the most like ideal place and has all these like horrible sad qualities, and at the same time like you can't really like say that to your parents if they like gave up everything to like come here with the idea that it would be like a safer and better life for you. So complicated.
I know. Very complicated. The next line.
Ooh,
a good daughter is a secret keeper.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
That's exactly what we were just talking about.
That is true.
A good daughter is a secret keeper.
Wow. Being a woman is crazy. Just like gonna say that.
Yeah.
Like being a daughter, a good daughter. And also this idea of like to be a daughter is to, in so many ways, like we are socialized so hard into goodness.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing you could be is good.
Yeah.
A good daughter. It's like, oh, like what do I have to do to like pay the toll to be like a good daughter. You know?
Yeah.
Especially I think in an immigrant family.
Yes.
Like there's like so much even more
way
pressure.
more pressure of like we sacrifice so much so that you could make something
so like
of
don't
yourself.
fuck up.
Yeah.
And then so you're a secret keeper. You can't really be fully honest about like
your feelings about it all.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Dada.
Yeah. Okay, wait, what's the next one?
Okay.
I'm on the edge of my damn seat.
last line.
Okay.
I suppose I am to live like a kind of evidence.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Like your existence at all is proof of like your parents' sacrifices and like their idea of something, and like, and because that thing isn't really real.
Yeah.
Like you're
the
not
poem's
really
called Figuration.
Yeah. What does that mean?
It makes me like, let me like double check, but like it feels like kind of an abstract figuration generally refers to the act of giving something a specific shape or form, or the representation of ideas through symbolic and metaphorical imagery. So she is a figuration of coming to the U.S. to live the American dream, but it is also metaphorical and abstract, and you're giving shape to it. It's not like quite, you know what I mean?
And then this to end on evidence of like, evidence is like not, it's like, okay, the American dream wasn't really there, but like my whole life is like evidence for my parent. Like, let me just be an evidence for them that like they didn't come here like for nothing. You know, even if that's how I feel, I'll never say it because a good daughter is a secret keeper. Oh my gosh. Wow. How many lines total is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
Even 10.
Nice. And they're each just long and then big space in between.
Yeah, and they're not all long. Like gas
some
nearing
of them are
$7 a gallon.
Some of them are long, some of them are short.
Yep, some of them are long. But there's only one that goes into the next line.
Yeah.
Like they're all
just boom, boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I want to hear it again.
Okay.
I feel like I can really appreciate it more now.
Figuration by Patrycja Humienik. My lover with the cello between his knees, bow hovering. There's a place we go when we talk about empire. It is not abstraction. When I try to help my father prepare for the citizenship test, he says, that's not one of the questions. Gas nearing $7 a gallon. My mother doesn't miss a day of work. Leftovers wedged in the widened space between my gums and a fake tooth. My father calls me his American dream. A good daughter is a secret keeper. I suppose I am to live like a kind of evidence.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm glad I liked it a lot better the second time once I had like savored every part of it. That always happens. Classic poem.
This poem is like a great example of kind of like a full meal, and the bites accumulate to like
and
we have to really savor every bite. You can't just like slurp it down in one go.
You can't just slurp it down. Okay, amazing. Joke time. Okay, so this is an idea that I can't remember if we came up with this together or not. Classic, like all the fucking things in my notes app.
Well, because here's what we do: we get together, we laugh,
we
have fun.
We're like, write that down. Yeah. So, if you're not familiar with Waymos, they are the like self-driving cars that are hitting the streets across the country. I saw them in Austin, Texas. I saw them in Los Angeles. They're in San Francisco, Seattle, and likely many other places.
I have yet to see one because I just haven't been on the
not
West.
In New York.
Do you think they're in Colorado?
Probably.
Well, I'll find out soon.
I don't know. They're like slowly getting rolled out. I bet they'll never come here. And I
please God,
the
no. Last thing we need.
We don't need more stuff here. We are at capacity on the stuff. But I was thinking like, okay, so it's so funny because it's like the whole front seat of the car is like empty. And then the back seat the person sits in. But apparently some of the Waymos have had like all sorts of trouble because like certain things, like people will get out of the Waymo and then they won't like close the door. So then the Waymo is just like there
Jack
with the
was
door.
telling us
Yes,
about this,
just
yeah.
there with the door open. And then like they have to like send people around to like rescue the Waymos, which I'm just kind of like, why are we like reinventing the goddamn wheel?
I
like,
know.
what if there was a person in the car? So then we were like, okay, so maybe like the car still drives the car, but there could be like a babysitter in the Waymo who like sits in the passenger seat, like just in case someone needs help. And then we had the idea of like, oh, well, this could actually be a really effective like co-working space.
Right. It's like you just sit in the front seat and you can work on your own shit.
Yeah. You're the Waymo babysitter, but you're also kind of like the front desk person at the co-working space.
But this would not work out if you get car sick.
No,
'Cause you can't work in a car.
So
if you
basically,
get
that
car
is a
sick.
special skill that you can list on your resume now.
We
I
also
don't get car sick. I can babysit the Waymo and I can run a co-working, like, I don't even need to like rent a desk at WeWork because I just also, it's like all of these words, all these made up fucking words. I'm like, we're so far into the hellscape of late stage capitalism, and I'm like, I can save money on like a WeWork membership because all I have to do is sign up to be a Waymo babysitter, and then I can just do all my work from the Waymo.
them paying for somebody to sit in the passenger seat instead of just paying someone to drive the fucking
No.
car. Also, we found
And
out
they're
that
like on a business call. They're
Yeah,
like negotiating
they're
a deal.
Yeah. We also found out that there's been a problem where really drunk people get in the back seat and they fall
asleep.
and there's no way for the car to be like, hey, we're at your destination, get out.
Yeah,
so the car
then
just drives
the
around.
car gets really confused. And then like the person kind of maybe gets stuck inside of the car. So yeah, the Waymos need a babysitter, basically.
Waymos are so stupid.
Yeah.
I think it's just stupid.
I think it's stupid. I'm not interested.
Stupid.
You know, it was something I was also talking about though, like in LA, like seeing all these Waymos. I was like, you know what was such like a big promise that never came to pass was flying cars. But then it was like with this group of people who were talking about it, we were like, okay, actually that would be a nightmare. Like, can you imagine? Everyone's like, people can barely drive like on the road. There's a bunch of lines and everything.
The air.
It's like, so you
How
mean
would
like
we-
everyone has a personal airplane?
Well, because we could, right?
Like, that's basically what it would be. It's like, so
No
we know
roads.
about how like the airplanes have all sorts of problems because there's not enough like air traffic controllers and stuff. So what, you're just supposed to have a little airplane in your garage, then you just take off,
It
you go
makes
wherever
no
you, it makes
sense.
no sense. It would be the most like,
It would be impossible to regulate.
no,
like
it would be unbelievably
we need
dangerous.
the roads and the lights and stuff.
We need the cars to be on the ground, and we need them to have people inside of them in case a drunk person falls asleep in the back.
Stupid.
Stupid.
I mean, we are wasting brains
we're
thinking about this crap. We have got way bigger fish to fry than what if the cars drove
what if the
themselves.
cars drove themselves? But no, we don't need that. Like, what we need is like to figure out how to like make clean water everywhere. Like, what?
I know, but here's what's going on.
Okay,
I'm going
tell me.
conspiracy tinfoil hat.
Ooh, great. I love a conspiracy.
They want to spend their resources, brains, technology on stuff like self-driving cars because it is guaranteed to make them more money and they get to pay less people instead of using our brains and technology to do things that we certainly could do. Clean
course.
water for everybody. I'm going to say it. Cure cancer.
She said it.
Because
Well, actually,
the
did you
cancer
know
industry is a billion-dollar industry.
to get
Cure
a
the common
patient's
cold.
to get a patient's like cancer data, like a researcher, if a researcher wants to do research on cancer, like they have to buy, at least this is my understanding based off of how a leftist billionaire once explained this to me, okay? They have to buy the person's data and it costs like $100 or something insane per like bit of data, and like for each person you need like hundreds of data points.
It's
and then that's
so
like
expensive
only
just to
one person.
research.
So it's like, and then you need it to be obviously like statistically significant and hopefully like much more so than just statistically significant. Like you need a huge sample size of people to research on. And so now we're talking like sinking like hundreds of thousands of dollars just into the purchasing of the data in and of itself to have the material that you can do the research on. Like, what are we talking about?
If we didn't have big pharma lobbyists and all of this bullshit, I'm sorry, I'll say it, there would be a cure for cancer right now.
Yeah.
Like, so many lives would be saved for multiple things, not just cancer.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people who are so very motivated against the interest of like curing diseases.
Yeah. They want us sick.
God,
That's
if
why our
people
food's so
understood
fucked
that,
up.
so many people don't understand that. But if people understood that, riots in the street.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
if
how
people
many
understood
conservative
anything,
people have been personally like
victimized by Regina
devastated by
George.
cancer?
Regina George, aka
Cancer.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Have you seen the movie Erin Brockovich?
No, but God, that just keeps coming up in my
Really?
yeah.
It came up for me yesterday too. Someone asked me that if I had seen it, and I was like, actually, I recently watched it
Little
on a
Miss.
plane. Yeah, with Lil Miss, Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts. Yeah.
With Lil Miss. You say Lil Miss, you know you mean Julia Roberts in the 90s with her beautiful hair and her snatched little waist. She looks amazing.
Her like coloring.
Yeah.
I was watching some movie
She's
with
like
her.
honey.
She has the most beautiful
She's
hair
so
color, the beautiful eye color.
Yeah.
Like the harmony
she
of
would
her
have you
coloring
falling in
is
love.
just like a painting. I mean, she is just something
She is
else.
just something. She's just a
Lil
little miss. You with Lil Miss. Anyway, Erin Brockovich is a very good movie. I highly recommend to anyone. Very disturbing. So yeah,
That's gonna have to be a daytime watch for
that's
me.
gonna have to be. Yeah.
Because I don't like disturbing stuff when I'm falling asleep.
No,
I'm disturbed enough.
There's another movie that's about like it's kind of similar. It's about the stuff that's on pans. What is that called?
Teflon.
It's like
It's
based
so
on a true
bad
story.
for you. I have to get all new pans.
I know, I have to do
honestly,
that.
that's something I need to like really prioritize.
I know. Oh my
Stainless
God.
steel. But then it's like, y'all, cooking without the
Y'all.
Teflon on your pans.
Y'all.
Get ready for your eggs to stick.
No,
It doesn't
it's
matter how
basically
much
like,
oil you put in there.
So eggs are out the window.
I
We're
know.
not doing that anymore. You can't. If you're not cooking with Teflon, aka doing the right thing for yourself, your body, your health,
I know, it's so bad for you.
eggs are over.
I know.
Yeah,
It's so
I know.
bad for you.
Eggs on the bottom of a stainless steel pan. You're gonna be
Dude.
soaking that bitch for days.
Days.
It's clogging up your
Good, look,
sink.
you want to flip the egg?
No.
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 No, it's over for you. So, can someone teach me about how to do that? I'm sure our friend Maddie could.
Yeah.
I bet she has tricks and tips.
Yeah. Great. We'll have her back on.
Great.
Okay. Let's do poem time again.
LOL. We started talking about self-driving cars and we were like, they have a cure for cancer, but they're just not telling us.
They do, though.
And the common cold.
They
Look at the cold aisle in any pharmacy.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
they know-
You don't think those Dayquil lobbyists are...
the Dayquil lobby. Let's talk about them. No, seriously. It's like
I've
this
been pissed
Sackler
recently.
family, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I hate them.
Fuck
Just so
these
you guys know, the Sackler family, which is the people who were like basically orchestrated the entire opioid epidemic, owns the Met Museum and a bunch of other museums. So I just want to say, if you are a New Yorker and that kind of museum is a pay what you wish situation, do not feel bad about paying a penny.
Do not feel bad about paying a penny.
Do not feel bad. You can do that. And it's not like you're not harming the arts, like it's owned by the fucking Sackler family.
Yeah.
So pay a penny.
Pay a penny. Penny.
Oh my God. Hannah has a new dog named Penny.
I would not pay with her.
No.
No.
They didn't take her back.
No, she's mine. She's like
She's mine.
officially
She's mine.
mine. I will say,
Now you have a daughter.
I basically have a daughter. When Patrick was like, you know, oh, they kind of want to like give this dog, I was like, she is your dog
Yeah.
on the phone with him. Did I tell you this?
No.
I was just like, she is not my dog. You are taking care of her. She is your dog. And now I'm like,
You're like, she's my dog. She's my dog.
Come to Mama Penny. Talked to her.
I can't believe you got so much as I'm
I know,
overwhelmed.
I know,
I'm overstimulated.
I know.
Okay, whatever. I'll meet her.
I might. What if I brought her to your house?
Bring her to my house on Wednesday.
She's so polite. She won't make a mess at
want
all,
her in
and she
my
doesn't
house.
shatter anything.
And then
She's
we
so
can,
good.
if it's not raining, we can like hang out in my backyard a little bit.
Yes, Penny will love that. We can throw the ball for her.
Oh my god. Okay, perfect. Yay. Okay, poem time again. Okay, so now's the part of the podcast where we both write poems on the spot based off of one or many of the topics that we've talked about. So let's go over our ingredient list for today's poems. We talked about conspiracy theories. I like your like tin hat moment.
I know.
Let me put on my little tin hat.
Because sometimes I just have to warn people, like, I'm about to say some stuff that might make you go, that's a little far-fetched.
Well, not if you know anything.
Not if you know anything. I'll love.
It's like, I don't trust the government. Yeah.
I'm so tired. We talked about this beautiful poem.
Yes.
We talked about empire,
Yeah.
immigration.
The U.S.
We talked about being a daughter and being a good daughter and the tension between.
Yeah. And generational differences between like ideas of the United States and of like a better life.
Yeah.
And then of course we talked about Waymos and WeWorks. And those were all also part of this beautiful country we live in.
Yes. Okay. Like,
Okay,
I think
great.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll sort something
We'll
out.
be right
We'll be
back.
right back. Bye.
Hell.
Hello.
We're back.
The
I
exhaustion
have a sleepy
hits.
spell.
I know. I can see Hannah's eyes. She's like,
There's been a sleepy spell cast upon me.
okay.
Okay.
Let's wrap this up.
I'll read mine real quick.
Okay, great.
I don't have a title.
Great.
Yes.
Backlers.
Anyways,
The goddamn
sacklers.
Sacklers.
The goddamn sacklers.
Yeah.
So I'll just read it again.
Let's hear it again.
I folded my tinfoil to a hat and call it accessory. What do we talk about when we talk about America? Don't hate me, mother, but I think they cured cancer a long time ago. Who do we talk about when we talk about sickness? My childhood neighbors line the street on July 4th and drink their beers. Talk about bellies getting bigger with age. Talk about losing parents too soon. Talk about gas prices and kids and health and freedom. I wonder if they knew.
Probably not.
No, definitely not. I basically didn't know how to end the poem.
Yeah. You're like, I wonder.
I wonder. But they didn't.
wonder. They didn't know. We don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll read my poem.
Okay.
I also don't have a title. When I talk about capitalism, I most like to be stoned in my neighbor's backyard throwing a ball to a dog. I like to watch the joint dwindle to nothing in my fingers and think about the guys who delivered it in their beat-up pickup truck. I mean, I love to be inhaling long and wondering of a world beyond money, in which there still would be grass on bare feet and grass between lips. I mean, what do you think people were doing before all of this? They were calling to the wolves at the edge of the forest, everything a mirage, everything a god, and not even the kind that can be bought.
Ooh, I love the way this poem turned in the middle towards everything a mirage, everything a god, calling to the wolves. Like, I really like it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I was having this image of like, like before capitalism when we're just kind of like doing our regular species human thing.
Right.
But I'm
Hunting,
kind of like,
gathering.
it's like there would have been a piece of that's kind of like sitting in the proverbial backyard, you
Yeah.
know, with your neighbor,
Yeah.
probably getting high because
Yeah.
like we knew about that,
Yeah.
you know, and
it's an
like
ancient
calling out to the
resource.
like we domesticated wolves
Right.
and dogs and blah blah blah, but like so there was like this curiosity, this like calling, and like everything around, you know, it's like you're high, you're sitting with your neighbor, you're like vibing
Yeah.
with a wolf. It's kind of like everything is a god.
Yeah.
there. And like there is no currency, there is no nothing. And so like I was just thinking about like what's the modern day, like, oh yeah, like my weed guy just like dropped this off, but it's like in the version where there is no capitalism, like there still is a weed guy. He just like doesn't come in a pickup truck, and he just like and like there still is a dog, it just is a wolf, and there still is my neighbor, it just is like they're even probably closer to me. Yes, it's these things have evolved because of the structures that we've placed in the world, but there are certain things that are like, these are the things. These are the things.
Neighbors
basically,
are
like,
the things.
Neighbors, weed,
animals,
dogs.
yeah. Neighbors, weed, dogs.
So if I'm going on like a rant about capitalism, I'm like, if you're in that kind of environment, it's like when we did shrooms for the first time and we were just like outside in the grass and you're like looking at everything and you're like, everything is connected, and you really feel that. Yeah. It's kind of like you're hanging out with your neighbor, like throwing a ball to a dog. Like you can rant about capitalism, but you're also like, I'm feeling really in touch with like a human creature version of myself that is like pre-capitalism. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And those guys up top who are doing all that fucked up shit, those weirdo
they're
leaders,
not even doing that stuff in the backyard.
They're not even getting high with their neighbors in the backyard throwing a dog,
which is
throwing a ball,
throwing a dog, which is the whole point,
right?
And
if they were doing that,
then we wouldn't have capitalism, and we would have a cure for cancer, basically.
Yeah.
If they were just kind of like, oh, I'm like suddenly like locking into the point of life.
Yeah.
Which is like what we did before all of this.
Yeah.
Which was hang out with wolves.
Right. Okay, read it again.
Yeah. When I talk about capitalism, I most like to be stoned in my neighbor's backyard, throwing a ball to a dog. I like to watch the joint dwindle to nothing in my fingers and think about the guys who delivered it in their beat-up pickup truck. I mean, I love to be inhaling long and wondering of a world beyond money, in which there still would be grass on bare feet and grass between lips. I mean, what do you think people were doing before all of this? They were calling to the wolves at the edge of the forest, everything a mirage, everything a god, and not even the kind that can be bought.
Everything was a god back then.
Yeah.
Now we've got a lot of false gods.
Especially the sun.
Yes.
That's god number 1.
Yeah.
Sun. God number 2, moon. And so on and so forth.
Okay, that was our episode.
Thank you for listening. Again, if you have poems you want to send us, send them to pokingaroundpod@gmail.com. And if you're looking for like the membership or merch stores, you can find them at the link in bio on our Instagram, pokingaroundpod. Or probably if you aren't on Instagram and you just want to Google like Poking Around Podcast, like hopefully the SEO would work where it comes up. But it's also like a brand new site. So basically good luck.
Okay, we love you.
We love you. Bye.